Okay, so is the bombogenesis of it all the highlight of the forecast here, or are we starting with this off the top?
It will be the biggest talking point for the entire country through the weekend. We will not be getting the brunt of this bomb cyclone. We're going to get brushed by it, I think. There is still some wiggle room, and the system in question is still over in the Rockies, coming off the Rocky Mountain West. That backdoor warm front, the low associated with that is to our northeast, and you see the influence of the way it's spinning, pushing that boundary into northern Maine. So a few flurries Friday morning in the northern parts of the state. I know we're way zoomed out. We showed that earlier on the closer look map, but it'll also put Caribou into one of the warmer spots or regions of the state, 15, while everyone else is in the single digits or lower tens, lower teens. This is now where this bomb cyclone will really start to ramp up into late Saturday off the coast of the Carolinas, and it'll be moving to the north and east. Remember, the pressure will be dropping with this, so the winds will also be picking up as they circulate around that low. Sometimes we'll mention this 40-70 benchmark when systems track over that or closer to the coast than that on this general path. It tends to mean a lot of snow for Maine. This one looks a little bit more to the east right now. It still clips us, so I think we still get a brush with some snow, not overly high total, several inches. But keep in mind, this is still 4 days out, so even a little shift to the west by 50 miles or so puts us into a much more favorable spot for higher snow amounts. And then a shift the other way to the east could take snow completely off the table. So this is not a huge distance to be talking about with the track of the low, but it could have big implications on the snow that is to come. Right now, I think it's just a brush, something close to this. And with this being a fairly big storm, the winds will be strong around it. That's going to churn up the Gulf of Maine. There will be elevated surf, higher than normal tides, and the wind will be coming in out of the north to northeast, could gust 30 to 40 near the coast. So you see the waves pick up. Also, minor coastal flooding, I think, will be a thing in spots along the Maine coast before it all gets out of here late Monday. And that's regardless of whether it snows or not. I think that coastal stuff does happen. Then you add into the fact that we're going to have a full moon on Sunday. So the moon amplifies some of the tide action. That's another thing working in favor of, again, some minor coastal flooding late Sunday and into Monday. 2 to 3 foot seas on the marine forecast. We will get a small craft advisory that kicks in later in the day tomorrow. You stay cold, right around 20 for highs, if not teens or low 20s Friday and then again Sunday. Overnight lows very close to zero. And then the biggest item on the board definitely is Sunday with that big nor'easter tracking by Maine. At this point, it looks like a brush. The modeling actually on it tonight, I just looked at some of the newest stuff, and typically you'll get more congruency with the models, like they'll start becoming more the same.
Yeah.
But tonight they went, oh, we're getting better. Oh, let's do this.
Oh, no.
So I'm thinking one of them just kind of had a bad run. We'll see how it looks tomorrow, but that's the latest as of tonight. Yeah.
Okay. You want them in agreement, so everything, goes kind of according to plan, but
yeah, we'll see how we've got 4 days, so it'll come around. Yeah.
Plenty of time. Mm-hmm. Okay.